What's up, guys? C2113 here, and I'm sorry for this off angle, but today's box is a little bit too big. This is a very special unboxing because it's sort of what I've decided to replace my iPad with, and probably be my first foray into actually owning a PC of any kind for everyday use. But if you've seen the title, you're probably as excited as me. If you're me, you might not care. But I have to say that I could find almost no information on this thing anywhere online, even on YouTube. There was just nothing. And the only information I could find was pretty much almost always not in English, or it was a demo video of a dude, an Indian dude, at some sort of Dell conference, and all he was doing was sort of just showing you, really quickly in bad lighting, what the thing looked like. So, if any of you guys are interested, like I am, in these things, hopefully I can give you some clarity on that. So this is the Dell Latitude 12 Rugged Extreme. It's their rugged convertible laptop. So the one that I actually bought was a store demo unit. Off of eBay. So, I mean, the charger, you can tell already, the charger's not beat up at all, or anything like that. So that's good. That's so far so good. Because that's one thing for sure. If the laptop was really used a lot, the charger would be all messed up. But it doesn't look messed up at all. No scuffs, not even a single scratch. So here's the laptop. So obviously we don't have a retail package, but see, there it is, baby. Look at that. Hopefully I can get all this packaging out of here. There it is. And yeah, being a rugged laptop, if this thing had actually been used, this would be completely scuffed and scratched and dirty and stuff. So the fact that it's not is a very good sign that they weren't lying, that this was a demo unit. But anyway, let's move this box out of the way so we can just take a quick look at the laptop itself. Alright, so here it is, and it is a beast of a thing. I will give you a demonstration here, or comparison, to my previous laptop that, although was my user laptop, I didn't use it every day. I would usually just use my iPhone or my iPad, and then I'd get home and use my iMac. So there it is, and you can see a little bit difference in thickness there, but again, this thing will fold in half if you drop it the wrong way, for sure. I mean, it's a strong laptop because it's a solid piece of aluminum, but you have to remember that because it's a solid piece of aluminum with no padding or shielding, that everything is frame mounted onto this body, so unibody. There's no internal frame. And that means if you drop it hard enough to bend the entire frame, that you could actually crack components, you could bend chips, and you could bend boards and pop chips off of them and crack solder balls and all that stuff, because there's no shock absorption anywhere, there's no isolation from the body. But again, obviously, they're served different purposes. So this is the laptop. It comes with the stylus. There, you see there. Let's open it up here. There she is. Looks like they wiped down the screen. Of course, the camera has a little shutter control here. You can't even see that. Alright, so the screen's going to need some cleaning. It seems like it's pretty oily. They wiped it down maybe. It's got a standard keyboard. There's an optional keyboard on this laptop that's a sort of rubberized keyboard, but I really hate those, and I'm not going to be working next to the ocean. Apparently that's the only reason you need that, is for salt fog resistance. So there's that hinge that pops out, and let me just tell you guys, this is a lot more sturdy than I thought, because when you watch the videos online, you think it it's a really light, like you can just touch it and it'll pop out, which concerns me because, you know, if it shakes a bit, you know, it'll pop out and might snap the screen off. But I mean, this is a really hard engagement. So like I'm pushing pretty good with my thumb right now and it's not popping out. Like you have to give it a good push. So once it's popped out, there it is in tablet form. Quite nice. One thing I wanted to go over really, guys, is to just give you a full, you know, demonstration of everything on the computer itself, because I feel like every review I've seen or unboxing, or I've never seen an unboxing, but every overview I've seen has sort of glossed over everything. So we'll go over everything, even though it's an unboxing video, real quick. So this one has a Core i7. This has 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes in SSD. Obviously the trackpad, 2 buttons, and a standard waterproof keyboard. It has the camera on this side. I don't think it has the camera on the other side. Oh, nope. Just kidding, guys. It has the camera on the other side. I wasn't even sure because, you know, that's an extra option, extra priced option. All the doors, the way they work, let me get some extra lighting here. Alright. So, as you can see, when they're red, that means they're easily open. So the little port door will open, and you can see you have your foam padding here that interfaces with this little ridge on the inside to create a watertight seal. To lock them in place, you move it to the right, and here's your charging port. And the same is true of that. And you move it to the right. Over here you have your Ethernet and your USB 3.0. I'm not sure. And then over here, SD card. I think that's like a smart card reader, and then another USB, maybe 2.0. Again, I'll have to look up the exact specs, but now over here, I'm pretty sure is SSD. I really can't remember. I'm almost positive that's the SSD. I'm pretty sure. And then in the front here, you have some buttons. I'm thinking this is volume up and down. Here you have your indicator buttons for battery and that sort of thing, and wireless. And of course, you have your battery on the bottom. So if we go ahead and open this thing up, I'm not sure if you need to open it to do this, but we're going to try. So to remove the battery, okay, I've got to move my camera up. You want to move this latch down and then out, and then the battery should come out. Emphasis on should, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm hoping I can get this out without destroying something. But I mean, it is stuck in there. Damn. All right, there we go. So there's the battery. And as you can see, so the way it works is, you might wonder, well, I see open contacts there. How does it seal up? I'll show you. Everything in here has to be sealed. And you can see the way that this prevents water from getting between the contacts of the battery is there's this little ridge on the battery itself, and then there's that same foam right near the contacts for the battery on the computer itself. So basically, you know, everything is internally sealed here, which is very nice, for sure. And then we see this foam over here. Let's see. We see this foam over here, even though there's nothing to seal against necessarily, because it helps to ensure that this sits flush and it doesn't shift around on the seal, possibly letting water in. Now, I also have to tell you that, you know, they don't mess around. Like, this looks like plastic for sure. It's not. This is magnesium alloy, which is insane, and it gives it a really nice feel, because it almost, the way it's coated with this sort of powder coat, I guess, it feels like plastic but has the strength of metal for sure. And even the battery has magnesium alloy on the backing, which is great. So we'll go ahead and put that back and lock it into place. So if you see red, you're dead. Okay, that's a good rule, I guess, on these things. And we'll go ahead and look on the left side of the computer. And then again, guys, I'm going to be making plenty of videos on this thing. I'm going to be installing Windows 10, and then I'm also going to be installing a wireless card. Not a Wi-Fi card, but an actual like cellular LTE card, because I have the ability to use unlimited data. Okay, so there is a slight problem here. This seal is a little bit compromised here, so we'll have to figure something out for this, as you can see, I'm sure, or maybe not. So the seal's a little compromised. I do have a foam that I think would work, so I will look into that for sure, because this is definitely a possible entry point of water. But again, not the end of the world, because I'm sure either I could buy another door, because these are all removable, or I could just, like I said, replace the foam, because I do have a foam that should work for that. And then, of course, there's a stylus and your air vents over here. But anyway, this is not going to be a boot up video or anything like that, but I just wanted to show you what came in the box and everything, and how it is exactly. Also, you have these quick disconnect spots on the side here, and because this doesn't come with a handle out of the box, they actually do offer a handle. Dell does offer a handle that hooks into these quick disconnects on either side on the front. Of course, it's ridiculously expensive. It's $100, but I'm thinking about getting that, because I think this would be even more useful with the handle. But anyway, guys, that's been my unboxing and first look at the Dell Latitude 12 Rugged Extreme, and I will be making more videos for this thing. So just you stay tuned, subscribe, like, and comment if you have any questions. And thanks for watching.